How do you do it? My husband wants a divorce. Actually, no, he said that he wants a dissolution. I just quit my full-time job to take a part-time job at the school. That way I can get myself through school to get my RN degree. Now he wants to separate, and I have no idea how I'm going to do it. One, I am so sad for our daughter. She's always had mommy and daddy there, and it breaks my heart that she has to go through this. But also, like, how the am I going to afford to live? How am I going to be able to provide for myself and her? I think I'm just still in shock right now. Like, is this really happening? Yeah, it is. I don't know. If you guys have any advice, just let me know.
This is a perfect example of how women will always think about themselves when it comes to a breakup or a dissolution or a divorce. Because why is it as a society we've normalized just breaking up? Imagine if these same women put in the same amount of energy into fixing a relationship as they do in planning their exit. We'd have a lot less divorces, I'll tell you that much. But even more so, everything in this video screams me, 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 and nothing about possibly saving the relationship. And then, of course, the women will get on the internet and claim that it's in the best interest of their children, even though they're thinking about themselves. But the reality is that household is never going to be the same. There is no amount of money, of alimony, or child support that is going to make your children secure by not having both parents together. And so many women have done this so freely because it's so celebrated and so normalized to just be a singular co-parent, rather than what it looks like to make up, break up, and fix a broken home, rather than just finding a new one. And all that's really gonna happen is she's gonna find some simp that wants to put up with her kids and basically take care of her and do the bare minimum as a stepdad, because basically he's easier to manipulate because her ex-husband no longer wants to put up with her.
Also, notice how she conveniently avoided mentioning the real reason he divorced her. He must have had a very good reason for ending the marriage. Trust me, if he hadn't, she would have made that clear. It seems she's only upset because he stopped tolerating her behavior sooner than she expected.
Two. It works 64 hours a week.
Continue.
Has like one day off. And within that one day, I want him to go outside with us.
You want him?
Me, Sophie, and him.
Right.
But he wants to stay home
and
spend time with us.
Okay.
But I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable or am I being a bad wife?
You're being unreasonable and being a bad wife. You're both. If I'm working 64 hours a week and you're a stay-at-home mom that watches way too much TV, which I'm assuming because you posted this, you watch too much TV, God forbid a girl has a hobby that doesn't require spending money, hashtag stay-at-home mom, you posted this. I'd be if you're going to tell me what the hell I'm doing on my off day. I have literally been out the house all week working. I would love to be inside of the house that I'm paying for. You're 100% being unreasonable. And if you don't like it, get a damn job. What you just said got the women in the comments bashing you. When you got that happening on the internet, you know you're wrong. You know you done said something. How inconsiderate of you. Mans is literally working his life away to provide for you two. And you're mad because he wants to spend his one off day indoors, the one day that he can be indoors.
That man definitely deserves an apology from her. Still, at least she isn't completely lost. She's actually asking if she's being unreasonable or a bad wife. That's far better than refusing to take any responsibility and demanding that he blindly do whatever she wants. Interview.
Hey man, everything okay?
No. My wife and I got into a fight, and we agreed to not talk for a month.
Well, maybe that's a good thing. A little peace and quiet?
Yeah. But today's the last day.
The most you've done for a man that wasn't your man. Bought him skincare products that cleared his acne. He found his confidence and left me.
Skincare should be an essential part of every man's daily routine. It helps you look and feel your best. In fact, taking care of your skin might even help you lose patience with the childish, entitled, and self-centered behavior we've seen in this video. Jokes aside, protecting your skin's health is extremely important. Skin cancer rates in men have risen by over 200%, which is why having a high-quality skincare system is crucial. That's why I'm excited to have T. Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. With over 9,000 five-star reviews, T. Hanley have perfected and simplified men's skincare. Their easy-to-use, affordable, all-in-one systems help prevent aging and protect your skin from damage. I personally recommend starting with their Level 1 system, which includes all the basics you need. But don't just take my word for it. Thousands of satisfied customers around the world have given T. Hanley glowing reviews. Remember, prevention is key, and your future self will thank you for starting now. Since T. Hanley is sponsoring this video, they're offering an amazing deal. 40% off your first skincare system plus a free gift when you click the first link in the description. As a member, you'll also get 20% off for life. By the way, that free gift, worth $20, is a total game changer. Their body scrubber makes it easy to get a deep, refreshing clean while exfoliating your skin don't wait any longer. Click the first link in the description and start your skincare journey today.
Talking to other men and she won't get out of my car. Now she's crying. So I caught her talking to other dudes. Oh, wow, that must be sad. God, that must be terrible. Oh, man. What were their names again? I love how you said they were just your friends and you were sending them pictures. Get the f*** out of my car.
You can hear this dude's pain in his voice alone. You know, if this dude ever manages to see this video or there's someone out here going through this, which I know there is, never, ever take her back. Never.
Leave men 80% of the time. And if they're college educated, it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors of divorce is actually if the woman out-earns the man.
Oh, I love that. I actually love that. I can't lie. I actually
You love that? You don't think that's
that.
kind of...
No, I'm like, girl, you go get that. You go get a man and like, yeah, you go get that. Like,
really?
yeah.
Like, why is there like a lack of empathy for men?
It's not a lack of empathy. It's
but
more
there
of a
is, because like
support
they're breaking up a family and a lifelong commitment in a home, and your reaction is you go get the bag, sis, or like I'm so happy for you, when that's actually a.
They've been brainwashed into believing that what's wrong is right, and what's right is wrong. If you can't honor or respect the lifelong vows you made just because you earn more than him, then you should have never made those promises in the first place.
I'm out here trying to paint my garage. I had my little bucket up there. I had the garage closed. My girl just got here. She opens it while I'm painting. She didn't know, but... Dog, look at this. Yeah, that's me. I tried saving this. I was like, not my car. Not my car, not me, dog. I should have saved myself. Look at this. I ain't do nothing but leave a little design. This look like I just ran someone over. Crime scene. Ran over Venom or something. Look at that. My car is cooked. It's all over the windshield. This just finally stopped leaking, or is still leaking. Dog, I might as well paint my car black. And I threw this. I was like, oh, let me be safe out here. Let me not get nothing dirty. Look at this, bro. Ugh. Bro, my neighbor's out here looking at me like, what's this guy doing? I'm a little bit more pain from being canceled, dog. I can't even deal with this. I'm sorry if anyone saw this in my neighborhood, dog.
Stop trying to understand women. They put nails on top of their nails. They glue hair onto their actual hair. Like, they spend 3 hours curling their hair just to make it look effortless. Okay, you think you're gonna decode that? Bro, you can't even fold a fitted sheet. What are you gonna figure out? All right, women are playing a completely different game. Okay, you're out here trying to figure out if she likes you based on her text response time. Meanwhile, she's matching her perfume to the season. All right, you're still confused why she needs 4 different shampoos. She's out here contouring her collarbones. All right, you're still using the same 3-in-1 body wash for your hair, face, and car tires. She's out here color coding skincare for morning and night routines. What do you know? You're worried about whether she likes you. She's out here matching her purse with her water bottle. You think it's crazy she has 10 foundations. She thinks it's crazy you own 1 towel. All right, so trying to understand women is like trying to understand Wi-Fi. One day it's strong, next day it's weak. Sometimes it just disappears without warning. You still pay the bill regardless. All right, listen, stop stressing yourself out. Okay, you don't need to understand women. Just do the best you can. Stay humble. I don't know what to tell you.
If you've enjoyed the video so far and want to see more like this in the future, please consider giving a like. It really helps. Thank you.
Did you?
Interview.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I am. Because you did.
You don't know why I stopped talking to you.
No.
So you wanted to do this on the radio. Fine. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the only way I can get a hold of you.
You're out of your mind. Seriously, you are out of your mind. But you know what? Since we're here and you didn't just want to keep it private, I'm gonna tell everyone why we're no longer in contact. You see, my friends was kind of, sometimes we do it, glancing over her shoulder and looking at what she was doing, and she was seeing someone. And obviously she was not seeing me. I was right there at the party. And when I confronted her about it, she told me to f off and she left. So she's saying she has no idea. I feel like that's pretty clear.
Is that why you cut off contact?
I told you I had unresolved stuff with my ex, okay?
Yeah. But,
Apparently.
I thought that you were processing a breakup, not that you were still sitting and talking and all of that.
This is your fault. You don't know anything about emotions.
This is crazy.
You can tell me who I can and can't text.
I mean, I feel like you really don't know how dating works at all. Obviously, I'm over this. I'm done.
Absolutely zero accountability. She not only cheated on him, but also acted like she did nothing wrong and even tried to blame him for it.
The reason why you don't hear about healthy relationships anymore is because of the fact that those of us in healthy relationships ain't got to say to y'all. Because anytime we tell you what we do for our husband or what our husband does for us, y'all look for any reason to try to come up with some type of excuse or some type of narrative that we're being controlled or that we're not really happy or I would never do that. It's exactly why you're miserable is still single, and exactly why no matter who you try to date or what you try to date, you still end up unhappy because you have this long list of what you feel like is supposed to come from a relationship, yet you don't want to be able to, you just want to be on the receiving end. Relationships are give and take. I can't remember the last time that I did laundry, but I will be out here taking the trash out because I don't give a I would rather take the trash out than to be downstairs doing laundry. I don't want to. I don't like laundry. But if I tell y'all, oh, yeah, I take the trash out. What? You take the trash out? You're a woman. You shouldn't be taking out the trash. That's a man's job. Like, when it comes to a healthy relationship, there is no gender roles. I do what I want to do and he does what he wants to do. And it ends up working out together because I do. It just so happens that what he doesn't like to do, I don't mind doing. And what he doesn't like to do, what I don't like.
The saying, single women keep women single, exists for a reason. Those who constantly complain about a lack of good men or why men won't marry them expose themselves without even realizing it. Men aren't avoiding all women, just the problematic ones who think everything revolves around them. No man wants to deal with someone selfish, always taking but never giving anything in return. Interview.
I just spent 5 years with a woman who I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, just to find out she was literally cheating on me from the start with the same dude. We have a son together who's almost 2 years old, and all I ever talked about was how much it hurt me to be in a split home growing up. And she grew up in a split home. I just don't understand how you can have a child, be a stay-at-home mom, have literally the dream life, everything going for you that a mother could ask for, and go off and sleep with some dude, and now your life's ruined. I'm glad. But the number one thing I'm not glad about is my son. I just don't see how you can do that to him. He loves us both so much and spends time with us every day. And now, all the time, he's going to be wondering, where's daddy? Where's daddy?
This man is clearly in deep pain, so let's keep him in our thoughts and prayers. It's obvious he loves his son deeply, and I hope he continues to be the best father he can despite what she's done. Hopefully, she doesn't make things worse by using the family court system to try and separate him from his son's life.
You're becoming famous on the internet because of me, so try and show a little appreciation. Okay, yell at me one more time and I swear I'm gonna drive you to the desert and leave you there. Okay. Now do you believe me when I said I was gonna take you to the desert? Are you gonna take me more serious now, you discount guinea pig? And are you gonna stop screaming at me all the damn time? It's so funny how your tone has changed. Lastly, will you show me some appreciation for what I do for you? Don't look away.
If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll love the next one. I'll see you there.